The Minnesota Vikings take on the Baltimore Ravens in Week 7 of the regular season. Minnesota, 4-2, is currently on a 2-game winning streak, while Baltimore, 3-3, is coming off of a loss at home to the Chicago Bears. This game is one that favors the Vikings in many different areas. One of those areas is by running the football. Baltimore's rush defense is putrid, as it ranks 30th in the NFL, giving up nearly 140 rush yards per game. Minnesota's running backs should have a big day on Sunday. Expect both Jerick, McKinnon and Latavius Murray to rush for 90 yards, and each reaches the end zone once in the afternoon. Where the Vikings will struggle at, though, is throwing the ball. Despite having a terrible rush defense, the Ravens back that up with one of the league's best rush defenses. Baltimore ranks 5th in the NFL in passing yards per game, giving up just 189 yards per game. Expect the Vikings to have a different game plan on Sunday. I do think that wide receiver Adam Thielen will be involved, but will not be all that productive. Thielen catches 9 passes for 90 yards, but does not have a touchdown. This matchup is one that does not favor one of the most underrated units on this Minnesota team. To add on to that, quarterback Case Keenum will make his 5th start of the season. On Sunday, Keenum throws for 200 yards, but throws 2 interceptions as well. Luckily, both interceptions will not be costly. The Vikings' defense is one to watch every single week, but this week, in particular, could be an even more special one. Minnesota should be salivating on what they could do against the Ravens' offense, which is struggling. Quarterback Joe Flacco has been very disappointing this season and cannot stop throwing interceptions. Flacco has thrown 2 interceptions in 3 out of his past 4 games, which means big things for this disruptive Vikings secondary. Both Harrison Smith and Xavier Rhodes have a pair of interceptions in this game. Smith, though, takes his interception to the end zone for a touchdown. Linebacker Anthony Barr also gets into the action as he picks off Flacco for an interception. To add on, Barr also collects 12 total tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 tackles for loss. This defense will make Flacco's afternoon a nightmare very quickly, and without many reliable targets, will prove to be costly. Minnesota has the league's 5th best defense, but where the struggle is through the air. Even though Flacco will have a bad day, he does find the end zone twice. Flacco finds Mike Wallace and tight end Benjamin Watson for his lone touchdown throws of the game. On special teams, kicker Kai Forbath has an outstanding day. Forbath hits on all 5 of his field goal attempts, and the Vikings roll to their 3rd straight victory. Minnesota wins this game by a score of 36-14 and claims the outright lead in the NFC North Division after the Green Bay Packers lose to the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions are on its bye week. If you would like to receive an email each time a new Minnesota Vikings article is published, fill out our email notification form.